Hello, citizens. Pep signs a new contract. Apparently, in the last 24 to 48 hours, City players have leaked to a newspaper that Pep is going to extend his stay past 2023. And if that's the case, it might seem hit the 10-year mark for us. Be 10 years in English football, and it could be the best bit of transfer news we've heard in the last couple of years. I think Pep's better than any signing we could have made in the January transfer window, and probably better than any we could have made last summer as well. So he's already been with us for 6 years, which is his longest stint in management, and I wouldn't have thought of that when he first came to us. And I remember when he first came to us as well. I remember Pellegrini's last game. Not that Pellegrini did a particularly bad job with us, but he was always an interim manager. And when it was announced that Pep was coming to us, I think in the January, that second half of the season, we just snowballed as a team. We were awful. And it was right that Pellegrini went. And yeah, Pep came in, and I remember day one being there with his like meet and greet thing when they were asking him questions and stuff. And you know, I was always impressed by him. Of course I was. I mean, he was Barcelona manager, won everything there. Then he went to Bayern and he dominated there. And people wouldn't think he'd come here. And in that first season, we started okay. I don't think we got beat till like December or something. But then we went hard down. I mean, we got beat, 4-0 by Everton. We had some shocking results. I remember getting beat by Chelsea. After De Bruyne hit the barn, I think they went and scored 4 or something like that. I mean, we made Lukaku look good that season. But that being said, we fixed things and we've just gone better and better. And the last few years they've been amazing. We hit 100 points mark, still the only team in English football to do that. We won all 3 domestic titles, the FA Cup, League Cup, and League in one season. And we're the only team to do that in English football. And they said that Pep wouldn't be able to do it, and now we're playing without a striker. Without a striker, you know, we're using false number 9s, we're swapping our positions quite a bit up front. And again, people don't seem to be giving him the credit. I mean, everyone says, oh, Pep's football is fantastic, City play great football. But I still hear a lot of murmurings about how boring City are. But I mean, we just dominate the ball and we just dominate matches. Yeah, we get beat every now and then. I mean, we've not had the perfect season, have we? Last season, we struggled at the beginning and then hit our stride in December and January. And we've done the same thing really here. And I can't wait. I hope Pep does stay. I hope Pep stays for another 25 years. I never want to see him go. But, you know, his contract does run out at the end of 23, and fortunately the players have said that he is looking to extend his stay, and I hope he does, because I think we're ready made for him. You know, we can give him what he wants. I think people complain a bit too much as well about the financial backing that he gets, and people don't really respect him enough because of that as well, but we give him that financial backing because of the success he's had. If he wasn't successful, he wouldn't be our manager. We're not a club to just sit there and let a poor manager be in charge of us. You know, I mean, we're also not a club that have been swapping managers every couple of years like Chelsea. But we trust in him, we trust in the process. And when he's not playing well, and he knows we're not playing well, the fans stick by him and he sticks by his philosophies and the players stick with him. And that's the most important thing, because in recent weeks, months, you've seen players in other teams, some very local teams do us, like, go up against the management and speak out. But you never hear the City players speak out in public. You know, you never see them having a bad day off the pitch. Yeah, there's a couple of disciplinary actions that's had to happen in the season with like Foden and Grealish, but really there's no murmurings of discontent. No one's unhappy with the management. No one's questioning him. You know, when he leaves a player out of the squad or on the bench, people don't, you know, have a go at him about it, and he doesn't say, oh, we've had a falling out, or he's asked for time off. I think that's one of the great things to come out of Pep as well, and the club as well. Everyone deserves credit. The players, the club, and the management team. They all deserve credit for the way this club is handled, and the financial backing and the way it's used, and the success that we have on the pitch speaks for itself. I still watch All or Nothing every now and then. I think it's fantastic. And again, I think if Pep does stay past next season, I think it's the best bit of transfer news we've had at this club for a while. I mean, I don't care who we could have signed in January, whether it was Haaland, you know, whether we would have signed Messi last season. I think Pep is the main thing, and I think he's the reason that we are where we are. I think he's the reason we're seeing the success that we're having. Of course, we were having success on the Mancini and Pellegrini, but nothing like this. This is new. This is new to English football, and people are not going to appreciate it until it's gone. And I hope it doesn't go for another 10, 15 years. And I tell you what, if Pep does stay another 4 years and he hits the 10-year mark, you know, people didn't think he'd do that. People weren't respecting him enough to stay along at club for that while. What will that say about English football? We could dominate for another 2-3 years, even longer if Pep stays past that. So I say keep it coming. I say, you know, it can only be good news for us, and it can only be bad news for the other teams in the Premier League. So let them call it boring. Let them call us, you know, cheats of financial fair play or whatever it is. I mean, it's just come out today that United have had a bigger net expenditure than us, which is, check that on Sky Sports. That's a good laugh. But, you know, I don't care. As a City fan, I really don't care. I'm happy with how we are. I'm happy with how we play on the pitch. I'm happy how we run. I'm happy with the owners. I'm definitely happy with our manager. So Pep, 10 years. Make sure to sign on the dotted line. And may you never leave this football club. Thank you very much. And if you could hit that like and subscribe button on the video, I'd really appreciate it. And do leave me in a comment. You know, maybe you don't want Pep. Maybe you want to see Pep leave, but I know I don't. Let me know in the comments. I mean, who do we get after this? I just don't know. I think I'd like to see Hans Flick. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, leave a like on the video. Thank you very much.